Hello, today I want to share my unpopular opinion about why the Kanban method is the overall best approach for leaders that want high performance teams. And my favorite part is that doesn't matter what you are doing right now, which processes you are following, you can always introduce Kanban to the mix. If this sounds interesting for you and you want one of those mythical high performance teams, keep watching. Let's get started. First, let's remove some of those misunderstandings about what Kanban actually is, or more specifically, what Kanban is not. In the Agile world, we always have this type of conversations about what Agile framework is the best, one Agile methodology, a process, the new thing that is scaling, etc. Right? But always we have this discussion about Agile frameworks and methodologies. But what those terms actually mean. So when we talk about a methodology provides defined steps, workflow, process, roles, and responsibilities. So in other words, it tells you what to do and how to do it exactly. One of the first examples that come to my mind is the PMI Institute with the PM book and all those processes for project management. That could be a methodology. In the other hand, we have frameworks, and frameworks are just incomplete methodology. That means that a framework is going to give you some strong baseline, but in order to make it fit or work in your context, you will need to fill some of those gaps. So it will require customization. A Scrum, for example, the authors always say, hey, the Scrum framework is incomplete by design. Then the question is, what is Kanban? A framework is a methodology, is an Agile framework or methodology where Kanban fits. And the answer is none, neither. It doesn't fit in that description. Kanban is not a methodology, is not a framework, and to be honest, it's not really Agile either. What is Kanban or Kanban? Sorry, I'm using my Mexican accent. It's a method to manage all type of knowledge work with the objective to improve service delivery from customer perspective. So there is a lot to talk in that definition. With the Kanban method, we are going to be mainly focused on knowledge work, okay? With the objective to improve service delivery. So that means that it's a customer-centric approach. Kanban is known as the start where you are method. Should we do Kanban versus Scrum, Kanban versus Scale Agile, Kanban versus project management, right? So that type of question really doesn't make sense. What we want to see is that we are going to be always adding Kanban using an existing methodology or framework or whatever you are doing now. If you decide in the future that that other process is not relevant anymore, you will have all the tools and the transparency and the understanding to just get rid of it. I hope that based on that pure definition, you can start seeing how impactful Kanban could be within your teams and your organization. As you can apply Kanban to whatever thing you are doing right now, Kanban is not going to ask you to do any type of crazy change. So we are not going to ask you to change roles, people, tools, process, nothing like that. You are already working with the Scrum, you have the roles and everything, that's fine. You add Kanban to work together, and at the end what you will have is better Scrum, or a Scrum with better outcomes and results. If you are doing project management by the PMI book for some good reason, and then you add Kanban on top of it, you are going to end with a more efficient, clear, transparent process that you can improve over time. If you are doing nothing, right, so you are just reacting to whatever is the next emergency, then you bring Kanban to the mix, and of course, it's going to tell you how is your process, how it looks like, where are the bottlenecks, which parts you need to improve, and move on. And that's exactly why Kanban is my favorite method or to handle any type of project. Another key benefit of Kanban is that you will be able to learn everything about it just by subscribing to this channel. We are going to explore about Kanban, the principles, the core practices, but more specifically how to make them work in real life in different scenarios. You can think about Kanban as a method without a methodology, so it's going to give you a lot of flexibility because you will be able to bring it in any type of scenario. So if you need any type of guidance on how to self-learn about Kanban, please contact me, send me a message in the comments, or use the form in my website if you want to attend some of my Kanban trainings. If you are still questioning yourself, can I make my organization better? Can I improve my teams? Can I have one of those high performance teams and organization? The simple answer is yes, yes you can, ban. Okay, thank you very much for watching today. See you in the next time, and as I always like to say, cheers to your agile success. Bye bye.